Does anyone else ever feel like a new person when they get new glasses? I just got mine and I feel my confidence has really boosted up and it goes with my outfit.
Yes, queen.
One of my favorite things to do of all time is to explore coffee shops in Lancaster County. I really enjoy doing it with friends when they come out of town because it gives me the opportunity to show them other areas, but also some of my favorite places, and then have that intimate connection with them.
Let's get it started. Ha! Let's get it started. Yeah.
New Holland Coffee Co. It is located in New Holland and also somewhere in the city. They're also going to be opening a third location in Lidditz, and then they're also going to be opening a creperie. Everyone there is so friendly. The quality of their food and coffee is just so well done. If you are a plant lover, you're really going to enjoy New Holland Coffee Co. because they hang plants right up on the ceiling, so when you look up, all you just see is plants. This place is more common and it's right down on the main street in the city. It's Prince Street Cafe. It's right across the street from Fulton Theater. I know a lot of people, what they'll do is they'll go to a show at the theater and then afterwards they'll just walk right over to Prince Street and grab a drink or just hang out for a little bit. I like taking people out of town there because it's like the typical coffee shop that everyone goes to say, hey, this is Prince Street, because it's actually named after the street. Clever. Whenever I do think of Prince Street though, I always think about how it's a great place for a group of friends to go in and just hang out. Another place that I really enjoy a lot is Speckled Hen. It's right in Strasbourg. It's kind of right in downtown of Strasbourg. It's a little tight, especially the parking lot. You need to be careful where you park there because someone could easily get into a car accident. I'm obsessed with their potatoes. I love potatoes.
I have potato blood in my veins.
They also have a really good iced caramel latte. If you're ever exploring Lidditz and you're just shopping around, a good place to go is Slate. It's a corner coffee shop right downtown, which is extremely convenient if you're just exploring around that area anyway. I like going in there with a group of friends, just grabbing a latte or whatever really quick, just so then we can have more time to explore what there is in all the shops that they offer. Out of all the coffee shops I am going to mention, Passenger is the most aesthetic pleasing coffee shop. I don't know who designed Passenger, but I need to give you a golf clap.
Wow.
I've never seen so many people wanting to go to a place before for pictures because it's just that aesthetic pleasing. It's gotten to the point where I've heard management get upset with people and say, hey, listen, if you're coming in here just to take pictures, then you're not welcome. You have to buy something, because people would just come in and use their space for pictures and then just leave. If you are not a huge, strong coffee drinker, then Passenger is probably not the place for you. They don't have a lot of flavor options. They don't even have caramel. They just have mocha, and the mocha is even strong itself.
Wait, what?
So if you're a person like me who likes more sweeter drinks, then you're probably better off trying another place in the city. Basic. Rachel's Creperie and Cafe. That is a classic. It's antique-y. I think that's the best way to explain it. There are two locations. There's one in the city, right on the outskirts, I believe, and there's another one in Mannheim Township. Now, I haven't been to the second location, but I did hear that it's a little bit smaller. Who doesn't want to get a Nutella crepe at 12 o'clock in the afternoon, honestly? True, though. That's another place that a lot of people like to go to, especially in the city, but it does get packed. Their parking lots are a little bit awkward, so you just have to be careful where you go and park your car, because I don't want anybody getting in trouble for parking somewhere that they shouldn't be. Right after Passenger, I would say Cafe 18 is the second most aesthetic pleasing in my books. They have this really rustic white brick wall that they've kind of made more rough in a way, but it's really cute. And I just like the setup that they have and the atmosphere. Compared to other coffee shops, I consider it one of the most calming. I feel like when I go in there, I can actually sit down and get work done. I really enjoy taking my friends there as well in the city, because a lot of the time it's not as claustrophobic feeling and feeling like you have to squeeze in. Out of all of the ones on the list, Chestnut Hill Cafe is probably the more out of the ordinary coffee shop. It used to be in an apartment, but then they transferred it into a coffee shop.
Amazing!
I have no idea if someone lives up top or not because it is a 2-story. It feels like you're just walking into a home, which you never feel in other coffee shops. And I think that's why it's one of my favorites if I ever want to go with a friend and walk into the city, because it's just a great way to spend outdoors and get your exercise and talk with someone and then hang out in a homey kind of feel and just get to know someone better. Square One is another great place that I always kind of forget about, but whenever I go, it feels more rustic. They have dim lights, which is really unique compared to other coffee shops. I feel like it's a great place to be intimate with someone one-on-one, maybe with your significant other or like a really close friend, just getting to know them and getting in deep in conversation. Right outside, they have an aesthetic pleasing outdoor area. There's a bunch of ivory all over their walls. There are a couple more options that you can try. 2 that I can tell right off the bat is Mean Cup and then also Copper Cup. I don't know what about Cup, but that's just how they roll, I guess.
They see me rolling.
Both places have been known to have more strong coffee. I know Copper Cup has a few locations around Lancaster County, and then Mean Cup is more well known down in the city. Those are all the ones that I have on my blog. I will share some additional information, even more about each place, where they are, and you can go from there to see which one would suit best for you while you explore the area. If you have enjoyed this episode, feel free to subscribe to my channel, like this video, follow me on social media, and check out my blog. If you want to know more about Lancaster, check out my other videos, and I'll see you on the tube, friends.